Is your hair always falling flat no matter what you do? You style it, you blow dry it, you add product, and it still loses volume. It doesn't hold its shape. Well, I have the real solution to fixing flat hair forever. Using pre-stylers like 25 spray, Tidal Wave Sea Salt spray, any pre-styler is definitely going to help you. However, one of the biggest tips and tricks that I've learned as a professional is getting volume where you need it. Why does it fall flat? Is because your hair does not have the structure right here in the root area. So many of you are focused on getting volume on the ends of the hair. Meanwhile, you've done nothing to get the hair to have volume on the scalp. And I know a lot of you, when you're applying product, you don't think about, oh, I'm going to apply product to my scalp. But in reality, you think about it, like if you're covering gray hair, where do you put the hair color? You don't put it over here. You put it on the scalp because you're trying to cover the gray. So if you're trying to get volume and stop your hair from falling flat like this, you need to apply heat to, guess what? The scalp area. So I'm going to blow dry this one section into here, and this applies for any hair length. I'm going to, because this is shorter, and I know some of you watching this may have shorter hair, I'm going to take my hand like this, and I'm going to lift at the root area. And then this is done on dry hair. Actually, you could always do it on wet hair, but I just want to show you this to demonstrate how easy it is, especially if your hair just falls flat throughout the day. Here it is. Check it out. All right, so what I'm doing, and as you can see, look at the volume that I've created in literally 5 seconds. What I did is I made sure, one, that the nozzle, which is super important, the nozzle has to be on because the nozzle is going to direct the air in a very focused and targeted area. Next, you want to make sure you're using full speed and full heat, so full steam ahead. And what you want to do is you want to lift at the root area and use the heat from the blow dryer to make sure you're getting that volume and setting the hair. Then you can go in and utilize maybe a styling powder or my locked hairspray, my talc powder, any one of those styling products to then style your hair. But what you need to have, and that's why actually I created my structure styler to create structure. And then you will make sure that your hair has volume and does not fall flat. This is the key to doing this. What you need to make sure that you're careful doing is when you're blow drying, especially on shorter hair, is yes, it gets very hot. So just make sure that you're not singeing your hand, and at the same time, just use common sense. Okay, if it's getting hot, then you move out of the way. But you have to feel like you're literally going in like this and tightening that grip and then lifting. Okay, once again, let me demonstrate. So I'm going in, I'm getting that hair, and I'm lifting right from the scalp like this. You could feel the tension. Make sure you have tension in the hair. If not, then you're not going to get that volume. And hold it right here. You can even move the blow dryer away. Do it in phases so you're not burning your hand. It will get hot, and yes, you will probably feel this on your hand a little bit, but this is with no product whatsoever, and look at that volume that just created. There's no way to get around this and deny that this doesn't work. I mean, look at the volume and the shape that I just created just by doing this. This is what you have to do. You have to embrace the styling techniques. You have to embrace the styling and start putting more effort into your hair. If you're not putting effort into your styling techniques and what you're doing with this part of it, the blow drying, then your hair is going to fall flat. You have to put the effort in. Yes, you can do this on damp hair. And while you're blow drying it, you can use a round brush if you want, but the key is to making sure that that heat is locking in that volume at the root area. Imagine ironing a shirt that's full of wrinkles that has with an iron that's cold. It's just not going to work. You have to have that heat and make sure you're using it properly, and then you're going to get the volume. Make sure you're using something like, my locked hairspray or whatever product you're trying to use. This is going to be the solution to fixing flat hair forever.